Hey, it's Taylor Grant with Bellator Claims Resolution. I'm here to talk to you about something different today. We're going to talk about, this is a 5-part series just on random things regarding insurance policies and insurance companies, how they operate, what's in your policy, what you have to be aware of as a consumer, and things that you must know. People usually don't care until something bad happens or a storm happens, and then they realize they don't have the coverage. That is not the time to figure out, should I have gotten a different insurance policy? Is my coverage there? You should for sure know as a consumer, as a policyholder, as a property owner, property manager, what the insurance policy says regarding certain perils, especially if you're in Colorado and we have a ton of hailstorms. So today I'm going to talk to you about a lady named Linda that I met. She is in Greeley, Colorado, and I went and took a look at her property as a favor for a friend who's a residential roofer. And I looked at the property, looked at the policy, looked at the policy some more, looked at the photos of the property that I took, and realized as I'm going through this policy, it's probably about 62, 63 pages long, I found an endorsement that they've got, which I do not believe was on their original master policy that they received at the very beginning, because they've been with this insurance company for 7 or 8 years. Anyhow, the point is, it says in the policy very clearly, after 10 years, the policy is treated as an ACV or actual cash value policy. And basically what that is a replacement cost minus depreciation. So if you have a 30-year roof, and say that roof costs $10,000, and now the roof is 20 years old, and there's only 10 years left. You basically depreciate the value of that roof $10,000, and this is super simplified, okay? So don't be writing comments about, oh, that's not how you do it. You use this mathematical equation that was the hypothesis of the hypotenuse. I don't even know if that makes sense, but my point is this is an oversimplified way of calculating. $10,000 roof, say it's been 20 years, there's 10 years left on that roof, you depreciate it by 2/3 or 66%. Now, your insurance company only has to pay $3,300 of that $10,000 roof. And guess what happens to your premiums? Do you think they actually go down, or do you think they stay the same or go up throughout the years? I'm betting the policy premiums are the same or higher, and most people think, wow, I've been paying for this replacement cost coverage on my homeowners or commercial property policy. But you then quickly find out after there's a hailstorm and somebody that's experienced and has the knowledge that looks at your property and your policies tells you, hey, look, in here it says that the property shall be treated as an actual cash value if the roof is 10 years or older. And so now you're gonna get a third of what you should be owed. Now, the difference between $10,000 and $3,300, $6,700, not probably the end of the world for most people. However, let's just move that up 1 0 to a $100,000 roof. Now you're only getting $33,000. $67,000 for a lot of people is unmanageable. How are you going to come up with that, especially if your roof is leaking and say it's a commercial property, and now your tenants are pissed off and complaining to you as the property manager or property owner that, hey, this roof needs to be repaired or replaced because it's leaking into my office. I can't operate my business. If you don't fix it, we're leaving. Talk to my attorney, right? You don't want to be in that situation. So make sure you look at your policy, and make sure every year that you have that policy, you look at the endorsements to see what those are saying, because it can make a huge difference on the difference of what you're actually going to get paid versus what you think you're going to get paid. And in this case, that's what happened to Linda, and unfortunately, she's gonna have to come out of pocket for a majority of her roof to get it replaced, even though it has hail damage on the turtle vents, on the shingles, easily determined hail damage. But the policy specifically states it's treated as an actual cash value after 10 years. So I know this is a lot to ask, but if you don't do anything else, just read the declarations page on your policy. And then every year, just read the endorsements that come. Again, the vast majority of endorsements are not in your favor. They're in the insurance company's favor. So you want to make sure you are CYA and get yourself covered if that policy no longer works for you. I recommend every 2 years you look to somebody outside your current insurance provider to see if there's a better policy for the same price, maybe a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but it has better coverage for your situation because everybody's situation changes. So make sure you're covered. Hope this serves you. If you have an insurance claim that you're working on your property, commercial, industrial, residential, HOA, multifamily, whatever it might be, and the insurance company is denying your claim or underpaying your claim, contact us today. The sooner you contact us, the more we can help you. BellatorClaims.com.